wanting something and you hustle and you work for something, you got a different type of attachment to it. You're going to have a cold day in hell for somebody trying to take this from you. We live by this, we die by this. We don't surrender, we don't retreat. Every man must search his own soul. I listen to that quote every morning.
Mr. 180's in the building. Let's go. We go live in 3, 2, 1.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy, Mr. 180 in the building. And listen, today has been a day, and they tried to not let me get on live, but I'm here on the live, and y'all gonna enjoy the live, and the Wi-Fi is good, and the internet is upgraded, and we stepping up, and I got my sister with me, and my people's with me, so who gonna check me? Okay. Y'all hit that share button, hit that like button, turn on those post notifications. Let us know that you on the live. But I here live with my sister, my friend. Listen, one of the top influential women, massage therapist, somebody that's doing big things. And we got a surprise for her today. So what's up? Come on. She looking at you gotta use your microphone. Like that's why I gave you a mic. Come on now. There we go. Here we go. She act like she ain't never been to the studio before. What's good? What's good? What's popping? What's popping? No, I'm just listen. Don't do that. Don't do that. People gonna get mad. What's up, everybody? It's your boy, Mr. 180. Tell them your name. Tell them where you from. What you do.
I am Miss Ashia Walker.
Can y'all hear her? Because I feel like I can't hear her in the studio.
I feel like I can't hear me.
Okay, well, just keep talking. Here, you talking my mic, because I'll be okay without having to hear myself. There we go.
Yeah, because he's super loud.
Put it like this, because you super low. There you go. Go ahead. Go ahead. Tell the people who you is now.
I'm Miss Ashia Walker, CEO and owner of Reformation Massage and Bodywork. I am a master massage therapist, author, and a mom. So I wear many hats. But I've been doing massage for the last 14 years, specializing in a rehabilitation massage.
Okay. So as a massage therapist, while we do our live, y'all already know 180 show. We got some things up our sleeve. First off, I gotta say congratulations, and y'all gonna be mad at me because I didn't get it uploaded to the thing. But Miss Ashia Walker is our front cover artist. That picture look good right there, bro. That picture look good right there. So you the front cover of 180 Life Enterprise magazine, the month of December, the last month in the year. You doing big things. First off, congratulations, African Queen. It just really you doing it. What's up?
Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm kind of excited that it's the last month article. As you know, 2023 has been life, and we've been, trying to get this published, and things keep coming up. The business has taken a shift, and so many irons in the fire that every once in a while you look up to God and say, where is this going? How am I getting there? What is the plan for the next month, the next 2 months, and even the year? So to be on the cover the last month of the year is super extraordinarily exciting.
Man, listen. So let's talk about, and y'all know we be talking about promoting ourselves and big in business, but I just want to have a moment with the people about being real. So this year really threw both of us some curveballs. Yeah. Like some serious curveballs. A lot of people, they see the pictures, they see the business online, and they don't even know, you had to move into a new studio, and you got leaked out, and you like things were just happening. Then family stuff started happening, and then life. How did you walk with your head hung high and kept going after all of that?
Honestly, it's all through God. It's literally getting down and praying, waking up in the morning and praying that this day is successful, being grateful for even the trials and tribulations, because I've learned that He takes you through that fire so that you can come out on the other end a diamond.
Wow.
And we have literally, when I say these last few months especially, have been extremely hard. I battled my own health issues, but moving out of the studio, I've been in that office for the last 3 years, and just one thing after another, and I finally got to a breaking point, and I prayed about it. And you know, some women that have supported me through the last 5 years that I've been in Austin, they had a breakthrough and in acquiring a space, and I was one of the first Black women-owned businesses that anchored that brand new building. And so
Wow.
that was such a blessing when, like you said, I had an air conditioning leak, which turned into a mold problem, which turned into an ant infestation. It was just horrible. And I was getting sicker and sicker. And so were my clients. So this came at like the perfect time.
The crazy part about it is because with all the downs, there was ups. You authored a book. Like, a lot of people that don't know me, if you come into my office or you come into the studio, you know I have a big library here, a bunch of books, a bunch of local authors, Black authors. 80, I think about probably 95% of those are all Black authors that I know that I've either met or I know I just supported. So you authored a book. You co-authored with what, 5 other women?
5 other amazing women.
Wow. And so you co-authored a book. Then let's not even talk about being top influential women of 2023. And now you're on the front cover of a magazine. Let's talk about consistency, because I feel like perseverance and consistency might be our word of the evening. So tell us about how even through all of the craziness, you still was making moves and strides forward.
Yeah. Like I said, every move that I make is through God. I went through a very low period in life where I didn't think God was even thinking about me, and he didn't care about me. He gave me this gift to spread to others, but I wasn't seeing.
Wow.
I wasn't seeing the path that I was supposed to take because I wasn't looking for it. I just kept, okay, this is my gift. I know that I'm great.
Wow.
You know, but he kept making me fall.
Wow.
And every time I fell, I was angry.
Wow.
And then I got to the point where I had to stop and I had to look within myself and just be like, God is the only person that has had your back through all of your trials and tribulations.
Yeah.
And even though you have been dragged through the mud, and if you read the book, you'll understand part of the story.
Yeah.
But if you really get to know me, then you know that I have been through some things, and I have been angry at God for so long. And I finally got to the breaking point at the end of 2022, going into 2023, that God is going to be the only person that is by your side, that he is sending people into your life, and he is taking those people away. I kept hanging on to people that just did not serve God's purpose.
Wow.
And I kept trying to rebuild relationships that God just did not need in my season that I was going to grow in. You say when you sow a seed, you have to water it. And I wasn't watering that seed. I just kept hanging on to the dead roots and trying to revive them. And I've come to the realization that if I don't invest in myself, if I'm not grateful for the destruction that I've been through, because I've rebuilt and I'm continue to rebuild.
Wow. So my thing is so I hear you saying, and it was something that stuck out to me. So let's first start about the distance, the letting go. I think that was my hardest thing, was to let go of people. I wanted to take everybody with me.
We have cried about this together.
Wanted to take everybody with me. And even now I've learned, there's some battles, and I say this with the most respect, and I love my wife and I love my kids, that I have to go alone. There's some battles, there's some victories, not just battles, but there's some victories that you got to go alone. I remember, and I can say this because this is my sister. I remember this year with you when I don't want to say kids, but when the children started acting crazy, and it was like, bruh, like we need everybody to be on their best behavior right now. And it's like, and then the office went haywire, and it was just like, but then I'll hear, hey bro, I got a book that just released, and I'm like sis. And it's crazy because I deal with a lot of people.
Oh yeah.
I deal with a lot of people. And people will get in your comments, they'll get in your inbox, and they'll talk to you crazy,
Mhm.
not knowing that that might have been the day of my breaking point. Not knowing that, yes, we own companies, but the grace that y'all give Walmart and y'all take a rain check and come back to get whatever you're trying to, why don't we get the grace as business owners? Because they know me.
So I feel like, and this is really reality. I feel like that people think that because you're a small business that you don't have the reach that we have, that we don't, we're just small businesses, that we don't deserve the credit that Walmart has, and we don't deserve your business. This is going to sound real stereotypical, but I've experienced it where people will say, "Oh, it's a Black-owned business." They don't have good customer service. Have great customer service, but I'm also not going to I was taught this in a school a long time ago. Um, every client is not intended for you.
Wow.
Every dollar is not
Wow.
spendable, and my worth is invaluable. So
Say that one more time, because the people in the back need to hear this. Y'all that's watching the replay need to hear this. Because I was about to minister because I was about to go somewhere, but you just brought me, listen to what I got to say. Say that one more time.
my worth is invaluable. So when somebody asks me for a discount, I have no problem giving discounts, especially to people that I know deserve it. I work in a population where I service the disabled, I service the chronically ill who may not be able to afford my service. And I have no problem saying, hey, let's set up a payment plan. Let's set up a wellness program. That's why my payments are structured the way they are. But for me to hear someone say, oh, you're too expensive, I'll go to Groupon and I'll get a coupon. Okay, that's fine. But my worth is more valuable because when you come into my office, you're going to get more than what you paid for.
So I got to interrupt on there. There's two things that I'm getting off this, because when they come into your office, you can go to another massage therapist, because a lot of people like to compare Black-owned businesses to Walmart prices. Can I break this down real quick?
Yes.
So Walmart has a budget. They might be buying 10,000 units compared to we're buying maybe 5 units. When they buy 10,000 units, they get a huge discount. We'll use the magazine, for example.
Mm-hmm.
If I buy 10,000 magazines up front, they'll probably give them to me for 25 cents each. But if I buy 10,000 magazines, only 5 of y'all
are going to buy those magazines. So I didn't make any money.
Not a dollar.
Not a dollar. Not
but
a dollar.
When you buy 10, because 5 of y'all are still gonna buy, they're charging me $12, $10 for the magazine plus shipping. But then people wanna. The thing is this, and then another thing that I heard you say is, I'm gonna give you more. And that's what a lot of people don't understand when they deal with us smaller companies.
Mm-hmm.
Because me, I'm blessed, and again, this is not bragging, but this is just the truth. I have almost 1,000 clients. I have enough now. My time is a little bit different, but everybody knows. Everybody, I try to give as much love to each and every person I come in contact with. If you give me the required stuff, I will stay up till 3:00 in the morning to make sure that it looks right, it reads right. And I will probably be texting her
on the phone with me.
I'll be texting. I'll be, because my wife is asleep. She got the babies, and so she's asleep. And then I might doze off, and I'm like, okay, well, let me find somebody to talk to. Da 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 da. How does this read? You get where I'm coming from. But the thing is, if you go over to another company, another company, you got 30 minutes. and you said it's your leg,
Mhm.
and they know that it's your shoulder, they only gonna do what you say. They not gonna give you, oh no, 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 no. They might try to get you to extend,
Mhm.
just like if you go to Firestone.
Mhm.
They knew it was the brake pads, but they want to sell you.
Tires.
They sold you the tires. Oh well, maybe it might be this, and then oh well, come back, let's do this. Or come back. That's. But then you get with us other companies, the smaller companies, and we're like, okay, hey, you know what? Don't even worry about that. Hey, let me do this part. Let me do that part. But then you don't want to support.
Mhm. Yeah, it's tough. It's We have shifted in the idea of what morality and compassion is in supporting small businesses. There's so many people, especially after COVID, that couldn't go back to work.
Yeah.
They couldn't go back to work, and they couldn't do the things that they were doing. Inflation has gone up. Everything has gone up, and unbeknownst to everybody else, being in the healthcare field, COVID's not gone.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And so when I crash, I crash hard, because I deal with people. There is no 6 feet of distancing. I deal with people on a daily basis, and I adore my clients. They are so amazing. They support everything I do. But what I have found is it's the strangers that will support you faster
Yep.
than your family and friends. And that's a really hard thing to accept, because you want your family to uplift you and hold you. And one thing I can say about the top influential women, I have not met any of these ladies. I'm super excited for December 16th to meet some of the ladies. But I have literally made sisterhoods with some of the most amazing Black women.
Wow.
And I'm living in Austin by myself.
Wow.
I have no family here. I have my son and my daughter. And
because we don't live in Austin. Y'all be like, but your brother's right there next to you. I don't live in Austin. I live an hour and a half away. She's at the studio. She came an hour and a half away to come to the studio.
An hour and a half away
to come to the studio.
And
that's what the crazy part is. And I don't mean to cut you off. The crazy part is because we live so far away. When we do spend time, like we'll spend the night at her house, or she'll spend the night at our house, because we're driving so far. Now I have babies. I don't have, her kids are bigger. My kids are babies. So after 40 minutes of sitting in the car, if they not sleep, it's about to be a long ride.
It's about to be a long ride. Well, I have a 10-year-old, and she was counting down. She said, we've been in the car for 2 hours, Mom. It's time to get out the car.
But this is the thing is so, and I want to get on that. We spoke about top influential. Big shout out to our top influential women. If you have not gotten your copy of Top Influential Women, you is sleeping. But listen, big shout out to all my top influential women of 2023. You was with me. So Ashia works with me. She works, can I say for me? Y'all, they get mad when you be like, hey, I work for him. That's my sister. She works with me. She works for me. She my assistant. She my bodyguard. Listen, she'll check me and then check you because you laughed while she was checking me. And like, she's one of it's about 5 people that can come to me like in front of everybody, kind of cutthroat. Because I tell people, don't try to embarrass me in front of people. Listen, send me a text. Like, it be sometimes y'all don't even be knowing. I'll be on the stage and they'll send me a text and you'll see my whole face change. Like, oh, they checking me in them text messages. I just want y'all to know that. But let's talk about networking. So last year we had 27 women. And I had told my team, you remember we had the staff meeting. I told my team, I said, when we do top influential women this year, because I wanted 100 people. So I sent out 220. I accepted 220 nominations. Mm-hmm. 112 answered. 82 were published, I think. I think this is 82. Yes. 82 were published. You're one of those. And to network and to create a network, Explain it. I don't.
It has been like I said before, it has been such an amazing honor. I had this honor last year, and it was great to connect with these women last year as well. But I feel like the women that I have connected with this year are amazing.
Wow.
They are strong Black women. They are role models, and it's so funny because I know that I'm one of the ones that are in the older category, but there's women that are younger than me in this group
Yeah.
that inspire me.
Wow.
And it's like the most amazing feeling to be able to reach out to one of these ladies and say, hey, I need some advice. Or
Wow.
if they have something going on, for me to be able to support them.
Wow.
We have a number of nonprofit organizations in our group, and it's just so amazing. So on Giving Tuesday, I was like, who the heck am I going to promote? Because I have so many friends and sisters
Yeah.
that have nonprofit organizations that I want to be able to just have everybody support because they're all such amazing women.
It's crazy because so I'm gonna tell y'all this because I don't really like to tell the public the things I tell, the team. So I have a dream for this whole top influential women thing. Ashia knows, my team knows. I have a vision and I'm watching it flourish. And I'm not gonna lie to you. Can I be real? It
course.
scares me. To watch it come together really scares me. This is our second year doing it, and watching it double, it makes me a little nervous sometimes. Sometimes it makes me frustrated. I'm just gonna be real. Sometimes it can be a bit much. I've been working with women for so long, but just to have them all in one room, it makes me feel good that, and I haven't had the moment to be like, I did that, because I don't feel like I did anything. I feel like I just did what my purpose was.
Amen.
I feel like there's some that don't understand the importance of networking. And that's what I want to bring the importance to the world, that your network can really depict your net worth. This year for me showed me, because one person changed my whole entire career. One email. And I love all y'all. But we know, like, no. I love everybody that supported 180 Life, for real. I love everybody that supported 180 Life. I'm always looking to, but I feel like that one email and that one tour
Set the groundwork.
And it gave me momentum. Mm-hmm. And I said, oh, I can do this. We're gonna get and then can I be transparent? I'm about to start crying, I promise, because
he's such a baby.
I'm sorry, y'all.
I'm so sorry.
I'm gonna be transparent. So that one tour changed my life. And you know how when you get somewhere and I didn't feel like I was established. I felt more like, okay, I can get used to this. I can get used to people wanting to take a picture of me in the airport. I can get used to having to put on sunglasses. And remember when you see me in the airport and I had on my sunglasses and I had on a beanie, and it was in the middle of the summer, y'all. And I think I had on a coat.
You had a hoodie on.
I had a hoodie on and I had on big old sunglasses because I didn't want to be seen, because they had seen me on TV. And this lady was like, I think I seen him on TV. And I was like, okay. And ever since then, I started wearing hoodies and big glasses so people wouldn't mess with me. But then I had on a big old light up backpack so people knew who I was. But then God had to, I feel, God had to take me to a point where he had to remind me the whole point of 180 Life. And I think that's what your year has really given you, to show you, I've always had you. Mm-hmm. I've always had you. I had already, and it was crazy because that happened in some things that happened, y'all, and I didn't put it on Facebook. Y'all be so proud of me. I didn't blast nobody. I didn't snap. My team see me snap. they all signed NDAs, so they can't tell y'all what happened, and I was in press conferences and meetings, and I'm like, what do I do? And I was having a moment because I have a family to feed. And it was that moment when the person said, oh, the rest of your stuff ain't gonna be nothing because I'm not a part of it. That God said, I got you. And then when Top Influential Women came out, like when I first opened this, not even just because it's me, I am 180 Life, but because you're telling me all these women are in one room, all these women, and for you to be the top influential woman and an author and a front cover and still floating, who wouldn't serve a God like this? Like, whoa.
Yes. Before I wake up, before I even get out of the bed in the morning, the first thing I do is say, thank you, Lord, because he didn't have to wake me up this morning.
You ain't seen nothing yet. God is about to blow your mind.
Amen.
Let me tell you something about these two that's in this chat here. Y'all, my bad. She said, I know you, she said when she first get up, she say, thank you, Jesus, because God don't got to do nothing. You're right. But let me tell you something. So I ain't going to lie to you. Somebody nominated Miss Brown, Miss Kenya. And so, we went through, she's part of the board. What's going on, Jazz? What's going on? She's part of the board. I got a board and everybody like, well, who is this? And I'm like, I don't know. I only knew like 7 people. People really think that I know all y'all. Like some of these people I've never met ever in my life. I'm the owner of the company. I've never met. And can I be real? Y'all ain't gonna kick me off this, y'all. If I be real, some people I probably would never meet.
Absolutely.
Like we talked on Facebook, we talked through email, but they'll probably never meet me in person. We not even gonna go why. You know what I'm saying? I need to be on the show. Come on through. You already know. We right here. Hey, how you doing?
Hey, Jasmine.
So the thing was this. I met Miss Kenya. Me and her start talking, and she was like, I gotta get this picture. She was Mama, don't get mad at me. She would bug me about a picture. Mind you, can I be real?
Of course.
I was in the middle of sleeping in the car trying to figure out where we gonna live, and she bugging me about a picture. And I said, okay, ma'am, but this is what happened, because she calls me Mr. Archie, and I love it. It's funny to me because a lot of these people are older than me. Almost everybody is older than me, and so she says, Mr. Archie, I'm gonna go ahead and pay for my stuff right now. And how much is it? Mind you, I was going through something and I'm like, okay, you remember I called you?
Mm-hmm.
I said, I just need 2 people to pay their invoices, Lord. And we're gonna be good. We're gonna have a house and we're gonna be good. And I said, $250. She calls me on the phone. That's too low. I said, huh? Not somebody telling me I'm not charging them enough. But she said, are you sure? Listen, this is what we're going to do. And then she said, is it too late to send a nomination? I said, no, ma'am. By the end of the day, she sent me 5 nominations. So I had to ask her, where are you from? Where are you? Like, first off, how did y'all hear about me? Like, some of these people that's not from Texas, I'm still confused. But God keeps saying, why wouldn't they hear about 180 Life? Why wouldn't they? And then she was like, I'm in Chicago. I'm like, I ain't been in Chicago in like 13 years.
Chicago.
How you get all the way? How Chicago get out? Like, how did I? And she let me know that she knew somebody that knew somebody. And they had this magazine. And there's this little guy. His name is Archie. He's the guy to meet. And so she was like, yes, I've been wanting to meet you. And we was talking. Me and her talked for about an hour and a half. I could talk. And then Miss Kenya could talk. So, no, I could talk. I know I could talk.
I know you can talk.
Oh, no, Miss Kenya could talk.
But
I love her.
You're not allowed to talk.
No. But I love Miss Kenya because Miss Kenya, when she done, All right, I'll talk to you later, son. Gotta go. Click. I'm like, wait, but I didn't get my rebuttal though. Oh no, this conversation's over. Catch you next time. So then she introduced me. She introduces me to Miss Rona. Okay, wait. We got it. It's not so much that you're small. It's more so because we know you personally. We're too common with you. I want to get on that, but hold on. I gotta get through the network. We're gonna get on that. We gotta get on that comment because I gotta tell you what happened today. I gotta tell y'all what happened today. And then y'all will understand. The reason why we're so transparent with you guys is because I want you to understand where my demeanor and my attitude and some of the things that y'all don't want to give me grace for, where it comes from. Because y'all be on the phone, and matter of fact, they're going to be mad at me. I know y'all about to cut me off. Y'all be on the phone behind these phones, and y'all use y'all thumbs, and y'all feel like y'all can say whatever comes to your mind. You feel like you can do whatever comes to your mind. And that's not fair. No. And I'm supposed to smile. The lady told me the customer is always right.
Who I've heard that so many times.
I said, but if like you're talking about something that I'm not. You was there this week. She inboxed me separate and said the customer is always right. But I don't work for that company. So you got to go argue with that company. At 180 Life, this is the rules, the guidelines. When you purchase, it said it will be delivered by this date. May God bless you and keep you. Call me on the 15th. Then we can reimburse you, do whatever we need to do. But it comes to a point where the same grace, and I ain't even going to say the same grace y'all give Walmart and Target and Ross and Marshalls and Burlington and JCPenney and Polo and Gucci and
Massage Envy.
You get what I'm saying?
And Elements.
Why y'all can't give us the same grace?
Because we're not big name stores.
But listen, let me explain something to you. Somebody asked me the other day, they said you be walking like your company $1 million.
Because it is.
And I said, pull out your calculator. Let me do a little math for you. This little company pays every bill. These big bills in my house. Let me do a little math for you. And it's not because I'm just sitting at home where I'm so great. It's because I keep showing up. Now Chicago is coming to Houston. Chicago's talking about bringing me to Chicago. I got some stuff brewing in January. Houston, Texas, I'm on my way for the Martin Luther King parade. I'm so excited. I ain't never been on a float ever in my life. And I'm so excited because they was like, we want you to be on our float. And I'm supposed to be waving. When I tell you I'm so excited.
You got to get AJ to teach you how to wave.
Listen. Y'all gonna look, I'm not doing all that pretty. Y'all gonna get these Negro waves. I can't say what I want to say. I'm gonna get these Negro waves. Listen, I'm so excited because I'm watching God open doors.
But, I'm going to jump in real quick. So many times God has opened those doors and we're so stuck in what we know. And we're so afraid to walk through those doors that we will continue to walk through the doors that we know don't serve us.
Wow.
And he keeps slamming those doors. He keeps literally kicking you out of those rooms. But when you walk into a room that you belong in,
wow,
you meet powerful people. God will walk with you. God will literally take you and throw you into those rooms.
Wow.
Is what you do. Why do you keep running away from God's grace? And that's what I had to come to realize.
Wow.
He talked about the situation with my kids, and he knows that I went through some things because I have been holding on to this child. He's a grown-ass man. He's 29 years old.
Help her, Lord Jesus. Okay, go ahead.
And he's a grown-ass man. And I kept holding on to him because I just knew that I could help him. And when he did what he did, it broke my heart. It really broke my heart. And I had to pray to God that I was able to let him go so that I can move on to that next season because I was stagnant.
Wow.
And, you know, as a mother, you always want to make sure that your kids are good. You want to make sure that they're safe and that you're not. And as a Black mom with Black boys, you worry every single time they walk out that door. But I literally had to shut the door behind him and say, you cannot come back here.
I'm going to tell you this, and I'm going to tell you the same thing. I'm going to tell everybody the same thing I told her. Your peace, the peace of mind, the peace in your home, the peace on your job should never be rattled by people that love you.
Absolutely.
They should be able to understand the boundary. They should be able to understand, hey, listen, this is disturbing my peace. And I know, like, I'm just gonna be transparent. I know I talked to my mom about some stuff. And I told my mom, the definition of insanity is I keep giving my son this, thinking he's going to go and get a job. I keep doing this for my son. He keep wrecking the car. I keep doing this for my daughter. She keeps showing up 5 days later. I keep. But I know they're going to change. I know they're going to get it. I don't want to see them struggle. What is it going to cost? Then they, oh, well, I don't want them to go through this. So you'd rather sacrifice everything you got and lose everything. And then when you dead gone, they done put the dirt on you. They done threw the 3 flowers and did all that good stuff. They still going to be out there doing what they want to do and move on with their life. You got to get to a point where you value your peace and everybody around you. I tell people around me all the time, you got to value my peace. And if you don't value my peace, yeah, I'm cool. I'm good. Don't worry about it. I don't need, you know what I'm saying? I don't need you, because my peace means more to me. It's about peace. Then to add on, a lot of people don't understand is when you're building a business and you're building a brand, a pastor, a minister, a family, you're building a family, you're in a relationship, and you're building a business, you can't be stressed out. I can't focus and give y'all good products if I'm chasing my nephew down the street and then, okay, I went to bed at 2 o'clock in the morning, I'm sore because he grown, so he gonna fight me back. I'm just not just whooping him. He's fighting me back. And now I'm sore and got to a fight with this grown man. Now I'm sitting there like, okay. So tomorrow I don't get up at 7 like I normally do. I'm up at 9. Then I realized, dang, I forgot I got a meeting at 9:15. So I might go in the meeting with a little in my eye. Now they looking like, well, he's all disheveled. Now I missed the deal because I'm stressed.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to bring that home a little bit. Last year, my first year in business, I started my business in 2020 at the height of the pandemic. I made over $200,000 my first year. Wow. And the following year, because of stress, because of health issues, stress caused the health issues, I lost $100,000.
Wow.
Because I wasn't going to work. I was calling out on my clients. I lost clients because I kept calling out. Wow. And I wasn't performing the job that they knew that I could do.
Wow.
You know, so that whole, and this is one of the reasons why I stress why I'm in the wellness industry in the first place, because I can talk good. I can talk. Everybody will tell you all you see me do is smiling. Nobody sees what goes on behind the scenes.
Yeah.
And just like Archie, I'm gonna be real transparent with you. I didn't have the motivation. I didn't have, literally could barely get out of bed every morning because I was stressed out. And I can't go to work and give 100% of myself if I don't have 100% to give.
Wow.
You know, that the saying, you can't pour from an empty cup.
You can't do that.
You can't do that. And that's why I'm in this industry. God gave me a gift. He gave me a gift to be able to heal somebody. But if I'm also broken,
Ooh.
I cannot heal anybody.
She just spoke a word. Listen, in the magazine with you, we got Miss Rona Coleman. She's from Chicago area, and she has an after the storm homeless ministry and transitional housing. And she speaks on just what you said. You can't I can't heal you if I'm sick. If I got strep, I can't come in there trying to heal you. I'm just giving you what I got.
Amen.
I can't hold your arms up if my arms are broken. There's a lot of times that a lot of people don't know this though. I have to get on here so often and make some money because y'all don't want to get subscriptions. So I got to get Facebook money. I got to get Instagram money. I got to get TikTok money. You know, and there'll be sometimes I get on there and I don't even feel encouraged. But I got to encourage somebody else. I remember one time I was singing at a church a couple years back. I was singing at a church and I've been a praise and worship leader a long time. And I would sing and I would encourage people. And I would tell them to hold on because I know change is going to come. Hold on. God didn't bring you this far to leave you. I just can't believe he brought me this far to leave you. And I remember it was just falling apart in my life. And it was falling apart. And I'm smiling every time you see me. And God bless you. May God bless you. May God keep you. And it was just falling apart and falling apart and falling. I'll never forget we lost a child. I remember and I still got up the next Sunday and I had to sing. And I had to do some oohs and some ahs. And I remember they were singing, I don't believe he brought me this far to leave you. And I told them I couldn't sing that because I felt alone. But because they paid my bills, I had to get up there and sing what they wanted me to sing. I had to encourage people and had to push people. And a lot of people don't understand the fact of going after it, chasing after God and believing God when you don't see God. Everything around me tells me to give up. Everything around me tells me I can't. And I keep telling people, yes, you can. Yes, you can. Listen, I promise you can. Let's do it. I promise. Let's go after it. Nobody wants to subscribe. Nobody wants to follow me. Nobody wants to do this. Nobody's buying. Nobody's getting a package. Nobody's shopping. But I keep telling you to keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. I remember one time I told somebody keep going, and I had $2 in my pocket. I remember one time I bought a package for somebody, and I knew it was gonna overdrive my account. I used to throw mixers. I'll buy something from every table. Like, ask my wife, did we make any money? She said, we made $20. And I said, okay, that get us enough gas to get us home. And then what we're going to do is, I'm going to do this. I'm going to pay back all this. But I got their book, though. Maybe they're going to come back. No, they didn't come back. They didn't support me. But it just shows, especially this year has been a year. I've had ups. I've had downs. This year has been a year. And just to even see you on the cover, see you smiling, see the people that's in here with you, Key, Rona, that sit down with this cast of Deadly Sin stage play. Then to look at top influential women and see you smiling on there and seeing all these faces. And I'm like, God, you did that. Mm-hmm. So we ain't gonna get all sentimental on y'all. We ain't gonna get all sentimental on y'all. Listen, y'all, it's when I tell you entrepreneurship isn't for everybody, but only the entrepreneurs will know and tell you that those that got it and stay with it, we love it. I love the thrill. I love the crazy thing about it. I love all the commotion. I love that. When I tell you, When it ain't no commotion, I be ready to go to sleep. Okay, you can handle that. Then what are you calling me for? So we got a little surprise for you. If you look to your left, there's a little thing. She's like, wait, what? Pull that out.
Left or to my right?
Your left. Ain't that your left?
No, this is my right.
They didn't ask that on the SAT. That side. See that picture frame? Pull it. Get it. Grab it. Ooh, baby. Baby.
Oh my gosh. I'm gonna cry.
Ooh, baby.
Wow.
Listen, we want to present this to you
Ooh.
and let you know, listen, no matter what,
I'm gonna cry.
no matter, don't cry because you're going to make me cry. I'm already, because let me explain something to y'all. This is my sister for real. On my bad days, she be, bro, you got it. And you encourage me and tell me, hey, she come my baby when I got things. Okay, she come get nephew. I'll go get niece. I drive 2 hours go get my niece. Y'all play with my niece. Listen, now that's somebody I'll cut you behind. But to watch you grow and to watch you flourish and to watch you love on your family and to watch you do what you do, I want you to understand the whole 180 life enterprise experience. Nobody will ever be able to take that from you.
I definitely appreciate that. And people really, once they get to know me, I've always, we're in a family chat group where my sister sends us messages every day from the Bible. And today's verse said something about being able to forgive. Hold on, I'm going to read it to you. Do you have that verse?
Today's, you got it?
For if ye forgive men their trespasses, your heavenly Father will also forgive you. I have often forgiven people, and my parents will tell you, you have got the most forgiving spirit, and that you can look past people's evil actions towards you. And when you learn my story, where I came from, and the value that I put on friendships and families, then when I bring you into my heart, I expect you to handle it with care.
Wow.
But so many people don't understand the gift of God's grace, that somebody like me, who you think has everything, has come from nothing.
Wow.
And so for me, this last year it's been incredibly hard. I've started projects I probably shouldn't have started projects. I've said yes to things I probably shouldn't have said yes to. And God has literally sat me down and said, this is not your purpose. When Archie came to me and asked me to do the cover of 180 Life, the December magazine, I didn't think that I was worthy of being the front cover, because what had I done? What makes me, and he often asks, and one of the questions in our interview for Top Influential Woman is, what is your definition of influential? And I really didn't have an answer for that, because I don't know what I do, or I didn't know what I did to become influential. And as I think about God's grace, and I think about the fact that so many people have come into my circle and they come into my heart, that I inspire, he gets on my nerves. I swear to God, he gets on my nerves. But to see him grow over the last 2 years has been amazing. To see his family grow and know that I have been a part of that growth, that I have been an inspiration to not only him, but to his wife and to his family outside of, his home, and the people that we bring into our circle. I just always call myself a therapist. You know, I give life because life was taken away from me. I take the gift that God gave me of unconditional love,
Wow.
and I spread that unconditional love to everybody else because he's going to give it back to me 100-fold.
Wow.
I don't ever do anything expecting anything in return. I just take it to God and I pray.
Wow.
And for the longest time, I'll be totally transparent. When my son passed away in 2013, I did not love God. I did not want anything to do with him, because how can you take a child from his mother at such a young age? But that child, God bless him, has given me the spirit of his love to be able to pour that into other people.
Wow.
You know, and he will tell me, you're doing good, Mom. It's the heart that you have is the heart that I gave you. The love that you have for me, you pour that into other people. And that gave me the permission to love everyone the way that God loves us, and not to forget that he made me who I am. And that is what's influential, is to take all of the experiences that you have been given and be thankful for them.
Wow.
And turn those experiences into love for someone else who may very well be going through the same thing that you're going through, to show them that God is almighty and that he is going to see you through every storm. Even if you don't see him, he sees you.
I hear you saying I got to turn my test into a testimony. And
Amen.
It's, again, I was on a show last night, and it was just great. Big shout out to my sister LaShonda Ryans. LaShanda, she gonna get me in a minute. You know, I'll be messing y'all names up.
Yes, Lord.
Anyway, I was on the show, and a lot of people don't understand during the holiday season, grief can begin to sink in, because maybe it's a memory or maybe something that you miss. You know, you were talking about losing your son, and you know, I think, you know, I've always known that you had lost your son, but it didn't hit me, and this might be selfish of me, but it didn't hit me till I had my son. And I could just only imagine how I can only imagine, like, how it can be losing him. Like, you know, we've lost pregnancies, we've been through loss. And I had helped one of our sisters. She lost her father, and I told her, you know, she was telling me her story, and you know, they're close now, and they've had a rocky relationship, and it sounded like the relationship I had with my dad. You know, it's just real rocky. But when he was gone, he was gone. And a lot of people don't understand how grief at one point in my life, because 2008 was after 2008, I kind of didn't even care anymore. I lived with Big Mama for a long time, and then Big Mama died. And a lot of people that was close to Big Mama, they all died. And then we get to October, and then my dad dies. And then I'm like, where do I go? What do I do? You know, I'm out here by myself, and you trying to figure things out. So love you, Big. This is so beautiful to witness and hear the testimony. And it's just, a lot of people don't understand. And that's why, I don't know why lately. I think I know why, but God's been keep putting grace. Y'all be graceful to each other, because you don't know what me and Big Mama used to do during Christmas times that really I might not even like, from December the 1st to January the 1st, but I'm mustering it up to smile. And I would just want to encourage people, because I know my purpose, and God, I know you wouldn't put more on me. But what makes you great in an influential person, influential woman, and make you a life changer, is you don't take your problem and stop. You tell the world. You write, and you You tell the world, hey, listen, if I can make it out and I'm still smiling and I'm still standing, you can too. And I feel like next year, God keeps showing me. I told a little bit of the story in Authors of Distinction this year. But next year, God is like, I release you to tell my part. And everybody was mad at me this year because I told part of it in Authors of Distinction. And I told people, if you wanted me to talk better about you, you should have treated me better. You should have been, but I have to tell my part. I know how it feels to lose your mind. I know how it feels to not have nowhere to go. I know how it feels to not be loved. I know how it feels to lose everything. Some days I get up because everybody knows I'm up at 6:30. By 7 o'clock, I'm downstairs making me some coffee. And I sit in the rocking chair, TV off before I turn on my news, before I do anything, and I just look around. And I say, God, I remember when I came home and they let me out the gate and I had on a pair of basketball shorts and a pair of shoes and a t-shirt and I had another pair of basketball shorts in his bag and I had nothing. And I'm not saying that I do all that I do to get stuff. I'm saying that I serve a God that restores.
Amen.
I'm saying that I serve a God that is a keeper. That gave me grace when I didn't even have grace for myself. That loved me when I didn't even love myself. So we honor you this month, man. Front cover, Ashia Walker's here with me, y'all. We got so much stuff going on this weekend. They said this month, not this weekend, this month. Amen.
Month.
No, this weekend. This weekend is big, y'all.
Yes.
So wait, listen, because listen. I'm not about to get through. They said, "Bless you, woman of God." Listen.
Thank you.
This is our second baby. Everybody know this is our second baby. We've made it over the second trimester. We're having a baby, y'all. Me and my wife are having a baby. Mrs.
I'm
180.
so
If you follow me,
excited.
we're having a baby. Okay. So Ashia called and she says, okay, are y'all gonna do a gender reveal? We were like, we don't know. Last time we did a little whim thing, you know what I'm saying? Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Okay. So sis was like, give me the envelope. So we got her on the live.
Nope.
Is she under oath? Is she under oath? Can we put her under oath?
Absolutely not.
Okay.
I know what it is.
So, and she's really gonna make me wait till tomorrow.
I so am. And all of the stuff is in my car and locked, and he can't get to it, so he's just mad.
I've been mad. Yeah, like listen, y'all, ain't no secrets in my house. You ain't gonna come in my house. So
I go get a hotel.
Oh, listen, y'all. Okay. So are you, before you knew what it was, before you knew what the baby was, were you team boy or team girl?
Team girl, team girl, team girl.
Now that you know what the baby is,
You're not gonna trick me.
are you still team girl?
You're not gonna trick me.
So are you team girl?
I'm gonna be. I have a little girl that I like to doll up and put in beauty pageants. I am always team girl. You are not gonna get me to release this information.
They said, oh, he tried it.
He tried it.
So I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Okay, so we have our little boy. He is junior. His name is Archie, just like mine.
So if it's a girl, what would the name be?
I can't tell you that.
Why?
Because me and Rhonda, we did secrecy. If it's a girl, we will release that name. So this is what happened. So with the first baby, we knew it was gonna be Archie Jr. She awarded me Junior. I was so excited, and we had a girl name. So boom, we knew we wanted another kid because we didn't want him to be an only child. So now we're gonna take the girl name if it's a girl. The only issue that we ran into is now we have to have another boy name.
Yes.
And we've been pushing and pushing and pushing and pushing. And Mrs. 180 Don't like none of the. So all
Drop
my
some boy
kids,
names,
all
drop some
my
boy
kids,
names.
drop some boy names. All my kids need to start with an A. Let me let y'all know that all my kids will start with an A because
Andrew.
they. I said Azariah.
Can we be able to pronounce his name?
I said Arthur.
Oh no.
I said.
Oh no.
You have right. I want a boy and a girl. So let me tell y'all. I prayed to the good. Listen, I went in my prayer closet before we added the suitcases. You see them over there. Before we take the suitcases out, and I went in my prayer closet. I said, Lord, now there's a window in my prayer closet, y'all, so I can see outside. I said, Lord, now you know I'm claustrophobic, so we're gonna have to make this quick. I want a little girl. The crazy thing is, because I want to be a girl that I want, like, no lie, I want my daughter to do cheer. I want my daughter to be a cheerleader. I want her. I do. I want I want a pretty daughter. But the thing that scares.
Can she do pageants with AJ?
She can do pageants. The thing that scares me, can I tell you what scares me? So, and this might sound bad and shallow, so y'all take this off the record, not 180 Life. My wife is beautiful. I feel like I'm a handsome man. If my daughter is a mixture, because my son is handsome. You're a hater if you want to talk about my son, okay? If you say that my son, oh, that's an ugly baby, you're not.
He's not ugly. He just got a big head like you.
He got a big head, but he wears it good. Like, he chunky, his head is huge, and he smile. You know what I'm saying? Now, my daughter come out and like beautiful, and then like turns, because like my cousins, they got 15-year-olds, and they're like beautiful, and you're like, I would have to kill somebody behind my daughter. Like, and then, eventually they get shapely and they get grown. And I'm like, and if she's a cheerleader and
so y'all,
I'm scared.
He had my daughter is 10 and he has a whole fit when she goes and gets her nails done.
So let me tell y'all something. And
she also does beauty pageants.
So let me. I'm gonna be real. She does respect her uncle though. One thing about it, she don't respect her uncle. My wife respects me because like she's 10. We not putting no makeup on. We not putting no lashes. There's no need for you to get no nails. I'm working on the paint.
She gonna get her nails done.
Yeah, she goes get some done, and then she's getting older where she'll send jokes. And she'll make them put on like 2 or 3 nails. Hey, uncle, I'm getting my nails done. Knowing I got her location. And I will come and, Miss Wynn will be mad at me. Miss Chang, she'll never do your nails ever again. Because I'm coming to destroy some stuff. But I don't know. Like, okay, so last Christmas, we got her makeup for her birthday or nails or something. They got her a little kid. Like, I really hyperventilated in the store. No, this is what happened. Rhonda, my wife, went to the store and bought the stuff. Because I think my niece called her aunt, TT, please. And she was like, I got to talk to your uncle because, your uncle. So Rhonda went and got the stuff. And I want to say we was pulling up to the birthday party when she showed me, oh, babe, we got her this. And I had a hyperventilation moment. I was really ready to go home. I was really pissed off. I ain't gonna lie to you. And this is my niece. My goddaughters are like, I'm like that with all my nieces. I'm like that, like with my goddaughters, and I'm scared, y'all. I'm scared. But I want a daughter. I want to watch my son on the football field and my daughter over there, and I'm up here learning the moves and go team go, and up there going. But I want to be that guy. I want to be that dad.
Being a girl mom.
But you have boy. You was a boy mom for a long time.
I was, and so for me to have a prissy girl, and Lord knows I gave birth to myself, and she is just as sassy as she wants to be. But she, like Archie said, she has respect, and she has respect because she sees her mom out there hustling and doing the things. She sees her mom getting her nails done and maintaining her. So, I was adopted at a very young, at an older age. Like, I didn't get adopted by my parents until I was 16 years old. And so I wasn't taught how to be a woman. I wasn't taught, how to put makeup on and how to do all of things correctly. And so being a girl parent, being able to, and Rhonda is beautiful, like you said, being able to teach her how a woman is supposed to behave, how
Rhonda don't want no girl though.
I know. But and that's crazy to me.
Because Rhonda will be a good girl mom.
Because she's amazing. She absolutely loves on AJ. And I think, like, I'm just like, how do you not want to be a girl mom? You're like the most amazing spirit I've ever met.
And she do hair.
And she does hair. She combed out them ugly baby dolls' hairs for her because I wasn't going to touch them because I didn't want it.
Rhonda wants to be a boy mom. I don't want a bunch of boys running around my house.
It's crazy. The boys are boys are gross.
We ain't that bad. Hold up now. I did raise my nephews. And I was like, how do y'all expect these girls to come here and this room smells like feet? Like
it goes with it goes.
But girls ain't that much far behind them.
But girls have to be taught, just like boys have to be taught. They have to be taught how to be young ladies. If you're not teaching them how to be a girl or how to be a boy, when they're born, they don't know anything. All they want to do is learn how to eat and drink, and they just want love. They don't know how to do any of that. So they're given to us so that we can shape and mold them to be young men and young women. So honestly, I think Rhonda would, regardless, Rhonda's an amazing mom. She's like superhuman. It's like she just adores all the nieces and nephews and she just spoils the crap out of them. But she's such an amazing woman that she's going to teach her children, no matter if it's a girl or a boy, how to be an amazing human being. And being able to raise, I don't want, personally, my daughter does pageants. I'm not a pageant mom.
You not?
Absolutely not.
And she does them.
She does them and she wins titles. She has 7 titles. I am not a pageant mom. I take her where she needs to go. And then I don't know if I could be a pageant dad. Because the makeup is a little bit much for me. So that's.
But cheerleading is the same thing.
So exactly. So Ajaya doesn't do the pageants where she has to wear all that makeup. I won't allow it. She does all natural pageants where it's age appropriate. So in the category that she's always been in, she's not allowed to wear any makeup at all. But if you were to see my daughter's face, you would think that she had makeup on.
I don't know. I want to be a girl dad. The crazy part about it, then I look at it like if I have 2 kids that are like hype like me, because y'all don't know, Junior be hype with me. That's my roadie. You know what I'm saying? And he's a little aggressive sometimes, and I have to tell him like chill. But I want to be a girl dad. And it's gonna be different because my kids are only gonna be a year apart.
Yep.
They're gonna be a year and a couple months apart. And it's like, bruh. I don't know. I'm excited though.
I'm excited.
Y'all should have got a fire extinguisher. Y'all bet if Pink don't come out that thing, I'm be pissed.
Somebody's gonna be extremely excited. Somebody's gonna be extremely.
So Rhonda said that too, though.
So we are going to go live, I think, right?
Yeah, we will be live tomorrow. So y'all definitely tune in tomorrow. Listen, we ain't gonna hold y'all. If you watch the replay, thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for so much for being a part. May God bless you and keep you. It's my entire prayer. Go get your subscriptions. Y'all know we got to pay a couple of these bills, so we got to go through here, pay a couple of these bills. Make sure that you go over there. Get your Top Influential Women 2023 hard copy. You can go on to 180life.com or you can go to amazon.com and type in 180 Life Enterprise Magazine. It will pop right up. Y'all already know you need to get your subscription. Listen, I will be in Houston on December the 17th for the holiday soiree and book release. Your boy will be fly. I'm just letting you know I'm going to be fly. So you might want to make sure you get your tickets now. Go check it out. But we will be in Houston as well the day before for the Top Influential Women
luncheon.
Thank you. Help me out there. Top Influential Women luncheon. It will be live. It's not live, but it will be fun. We definitely want to make sure that y'all come be a part. Listen, if you feel like you got what it takes to be on the front of the cover of Top 180 Life Enterprise Magazine, make sure that you inbox me or go to 180life.com. Let us know that you are ready to take your company to the next level. It's been real. It's been real. You got anything else to say to the people?
Just remember what Archie said over and over again. Your net worth depicts your network, depicts your net worth.
Yeah.
Don't be afraid to invest in yourself.
Whoop, whoop, whoop. Can I get a whoop, whoop?
You have to invest in yourself. You have to invest in your business. And you have to be strong enough and brave enough to walk through the door that God has opened for you.
Listen, keep walking, keep doing it. May God bless you and keep you as our prayer. We'll see you tomorrow. Team Girl, let's go.